Left at 521, turn right Juliet, hold short runway 30 right, traffic departing. Turn right on Juliet, hold short at 30 right, 11.5.
Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to San Jose International Airport.
2 miles to left downwind of Regional View. Type a note.
I hope everyone is doing well and the stream is coming in. If everyone could give me an audio check, please, that would be greatly appreciated. This is the first time I've been live in years from the airport. In over a year from the airport.
1416, Sunday North County. Road departure left 1416. Left at 521, cross runway 30 right at Juliet, contact ground.
We're in for a treat today on the stream. We have both NFL teams coming in for Super Bowl 60. We have the New England Patriots. Audio is all good. Connor, hello. Thank you so much, Connor. Radar Spotter, hello. Dalton, hello. Good to see everyone. Good to see people tuning in. We are still about an hour away from the first team's arrival, but I figured we'd get a head start. I'm here set up. It's a little bit of a party here, actually. They have food and drinks here for everyone. And here's a fun thing I have today. I have a face cam. Hello, everyone. But yeah, so you can see behind me, they kind of we're in front of Hangar 7 here at SJC, which is the NetJets hangar here. They have the hangar opened up. They got some Super Bowl stuff that's in frame here. There's a Gulfstream. Is it in frame? Let me see. It might be out of frame here. I'll turn the camera for you guys. There you go. There's a Gulfstream right there. But yes, we have both NFL teams coming in for Super Bowl 60 today. They are the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. I almost forgot that. We're about an hour away from the Patriots' arrival. They are coming in on November 3-6 November Echo. They're custom Boeing 767, painted beautifully like the chart, in Patriots color, Patriots logo, and the amount of Lombardi trophies they have on the tail. Check out the thumbnail if you want to see that. We also have then the Seattle Seahawks. They are due in. Their flight plan is for 4. They better not have taken off by now, but because that would be really awkward. So let me see if I can't. Just double check them on flight radar here. Nope, nothing yet. We should be giant 8386, I think. An Atlas Air Boeing 747-400. And here you are. Here's the buses coming in for the first one. Oop, let's not do that. We don't want to have you guys twisting around like that. I gotta make sure I get that tightened down. All right, there we go. So yes, first buses are showing up. These will be for the New England Patriots. Yinkethe Retro, hello. Good to see you as well. It's good to be back for another stream. Here's the thing. I know we're live again. We're here. And I know everyone does miss the San Francisco streams. I don't know if those San Francisco streams will exactly come back at all. I did have my reasons for not continuing with those. But you never know. I stopped by and said hi to Sal earlier. Who's up on the parking garage. And right now the bus is in the way, but after the bus moves here, I will we'll zoom in on where Sal is, and we'll see if we can pick him out. So this looks like where the buses are going to be perfect.
To the left for the land, you're following a Boeing 737, 5 miles. To 582, reduce the final approach speed.
Thank you. Yes, I am doing fantastic today. We actually have signal here.
SA1, traffic in the upwind.
I was worried about that being over here next to this big metal hangar, but kind of have the router positioned on top of the fence that we have here for all the media. And it's, you know, knock on some wood. Someone knock on some wood for me. There's not really wood here, but we are holding steady. Everything's powered. Everything is looking really nice. I am excited for this. We're, again, about an hour away from the Patriots' arrival. Let's go ahead and zoom in on some airplanes while we're waiting.
At 146, turn left Juliet, contact ground. Okay.
Yeah. All the buses and stuff are still getting set up here. It's like 6 buses. We have 6 buses here getting ready to be lined up for the Patriots when they arrive. Oh, this is interesting. We got still people coming in, and it looks like those are drums. I don't know what these would be. But either way, we're in for a treat when these airplanes arrive here later. Thanks also everyone for tuning in so far. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. We got a NetJets Global Express. I believe this is NetJets coming off the runway here. Why is it at F11? Why is the camera at F11, and why can't I change that? Oh, because it wasn't in aperture mode. That would help. Oh yeah, NetJets Global is going to come in right over here, and so you see here's the what you call it? The guy doing a follow me. Where's this relative to the tower? I'll show that in 1 second after this NetJets comes in, because we'll get a nice view of it, even though there's going to be a box truck in the way. I'm sure they're not having fun right now, making sure that wing stays clear of that box truck, but it probably is a lot farther away than what we're seeing from here.
J1, proceed direct, taxiway Zulu Charlie, cleared to land.
All right, so in relative to the tower, let me zoom. Ooh, that's the wrong way. I gotta make sure I remember which way zoom is. Tower is right over here. So we're on the west side of the airport, near the north. We're at Signature. This is the Signature ramp that we're on today. They have all of us set up here. Lots of media here. Actually, I'll go back to the face cam here real quick. And transition. There we go. Yes, we're at Signature. There's big Hangar 7 behind us. I'm going to kind of pan the camera around a little bit. But here's the hangar. We have a fantastic view. We're going to get nice and close up to all these aircraft coming in here for the arrival here.
J1 traffic, short final, 500 is a challenge.
Also, good to see you, JP. Welcome everyone to the stream. Pleasure to have all of you here today. We also have a fun feature here that I'm going to test out real quick just to make sure it's working. Let me do this real quick. Let me see if I can't pull up the Patriots aircraft as a demonstration. Just give me 1 second here, guys. Oh, that's the wrong transition. Sorry. 1 second. There we go.
There is correction. Meridian 8 Papa November, turn right heading 060.
Right turn 0608, 78 Papa November.
Set 582, turn left Juliet, contact ground.
Juliet, contact ground, flight 582.
All right. Here we go. So, we have flight radar.
8 Papa November, passing 1,500.
We are going to be able to get flight radar on the stream. If you can tell, this is my phone, basically. MacBooks have fantastic features when it comes to integration between the different products. So what this is there is a mirroring feature on the MacBook where I can just pull up my phone and kind of use my phone on my MacBook. And here you go. I just made it a scene. So we'll be able to get flight radar. As you can see, the Omni 767 does not show up as anything other than just a 767. It's at 34,000 feet. But that's just because of the way Omni works. They are pretty secretive about how they fly around. But this is a fantastic. It's fantastic. Yeah. Thanks everyone again for tuning in. This is amazing so far. We're gonna go transition back out, and we're gonna go look at this Challenger as it comes in. Yeah, hey, thank you, Connor. Yeah, Connor was the one who helped me get the MacBook, so he deserves some credit for making this feature possible. When do the Patriots land? They land in just under an hour. Should be about 45 minutes away. As we just saw, this where the airplane is right now. It is just about over Nevada, so we could be looking at about an hour still. And we can just go ahead and check on the, there we go, 322 Sierra Golf is going to be the aircraft for the Atlas Air 747 that we're going to be expecting. So yeah, right now they're not active. Plenty of time for, they need some time, but there's plenty of time for them to bring the aircraft in, get it serviced. The 767 is staying here. The 767 is staying here the entire week until next Monday. After the Super Bowl, takes the teams back home to Providence. The Atlas 74 is going to be leaving. I don't know if we'll be able to stay for that departure. I am borrowing one piece of equipment because I got here, went through all the security, and realized, oh no, I don't have the plate for the camera to attach to the tripod. Out of the chaos of getting all the stream stuff back together again. That was the one thing that I forgot. But thankfully, someone was here that had something that I could borrow. Thank you to them. They're over that way. So thank you so much to them for, saving the stream basically, because while you can kind of balance the camera on the tripod, yeah, that is precarious at best. And Connor, you'll probably like this, but I'm actually using the Logitech webcam from my computer. I just brought it and hooked it up to something. This is a little bit of a interesting setup for stream, but it works great. It's a great face cam here. All right, we have a clear view of the parking garage. So we're zooming in up there. You might be able to see this better than I can, but Sal is up there. Cali Plains, he's up there on top. And what I'm gonna do real quick actually is what we're oh, my mom just texted me. She's watching. No, I don't need the plate. Thankfully, someone else had it and borrowed it. I don't know if he would be able to get to a place where I could easily get it. But I'm all set. Yeah, good old Logitech. We love it. Seahawks win. They're not even in the air yet. Also, sup, Matt? Yeah, Seahawks are not even in the air yet. They're expected to be here around 5. But that is, we'll see how that goes.
Op 1, hold 15 runways at Charlie.
I'm going to go into Southstream and just say hi, and we're going to see if he can see us real quick. I'm going to shine my flashlight.
November 8 Mike, runway 20 right, clear for the option. Pass to a parallel on a 6-mile final is a Boeing 737.
I have my light on now. Make sure it's as narrow as possible, so he can maybe try and see us. Can you guys see him up there? You might be able to see him up on top of the garage. I can't really tell very well. I think I can see him, but I can't tell for sure.
November 8 Mike, maintain visual separation from that traffic, caution white shuttle.
I'm waiting to see if
Southwest 200,
Sal
traffic
is
in the right downwind for the parallel is a 5 lane.
panning over. Oh, I can see my light on there. I can see the light on the stream over there. Come on, Sal, zoom straight in. I'm right there. I'm right there. You got it. You got it, bud. He's got it. Yeah, he zoomed in right on me. That's pretty cool. So yeah, if you're on Southstream, Cali Plains, that is me you're watching. And Cali Plains should be right in the center of my frame here that you guys can see. I can't really see him on mine, but yeah. There I am. You can see it waving on his stream. All right. Zoom back out here. Be sure to check out his stream too, Cali Plains. He's got a more overhead vantage point of the airport from on top of the parking garage. Great streamer as well. But yeah, I thought I heard, was that maybe a dog? They got a lot of security here, as you would, all this equipment coming in to an airport where commercial activity is. You got to make sure everything is taken care of security-wise. How's battery looking? All right, 94% on the Jackery. Everything is ship shape. And one of the stair trucks here is moving. It's good. I think we are plenty out of the way. There's the other stair truck here. I used to actually work for the company that has this stair truck, so I've driven this stair truck a number of times. Hey guys, put me in. I'm ready to help out. All right, let's see. We can check actually if the Seahawks are en route yet. They're on going to be November 322 Sierra Golf, not active yet. So I'm going to pull up my handy dandy little feature here. So yeah, we're looking at 322 Sierra Golf on flight radar here, and we don't have them en route just yet. They are still pending takeoff.
Southwest 200, turn right Juliet.
But once they get airborne, we will be ready for them.
Juliet, cross 30 right, soft ground, Southwest 200.
Right now, the 767 for the Patriots is entering in Nevada's airspace.
November 8 Mike, turn right direct retail view at or above 1,500.
Right direct retail at above 1,500.
Should be here in about a little less than an hour, maybe 45 minutes from now.
Op 1, proceed on runway 30 left to Alpha 1.
Apart from SJC, which other airports will have the most bizjet activity? I'm guessing PAO or RHV, but those are both quite a bit smaller, so I don't know how much traffic they can handle. San Francisco and Oakland both are getting a slot program as well. I'm not sure exactly how much private jet traffic they're going to get. Hayward as well Probably is going to get a decent amount of traffic.
Are terminated. Keep the code.
But for the most part, I mean, Palo Alto and Reed Hovey won't get too much in terms of private jets. Thank you guys all for subscribing here in the chat. LJ Keller, thank you so much. Full Metal Dragons, thank you so much. I love that name.
77 Foxtrot Lima, San Jose Tower. Cross runway 30 left at Bravo. Hold short runway 0 right.
All right, they are giving us plenty of view. They're making sure the stair trucks are far out of the way, and we love that for us. We'll be able to see the airplane come in. We're not going to get the touchdown. I'll pan a little more this way. There's the tower. The touchdown zone is going to be probably behind one of these tails here, unfortunately. So we won't get to see the touchdown, but we'll see the rollout. They're going to make the left turn off the runway, and then they are powering into the ramp. They're not being towed into the ramp. We're going to get up close action with the 747 and 767 as they come into park, which is definitely going to fill the frame. This is a 100mm lens. Maybe shouldn't be on the 100mm lens, but if we weren't on anything else, this would be the max zoom we have.
Number 7 Foxtrot Lima, runway 30 right at Bravo.
It's a pretty baller spot. Yeah, it's awesome. We're over here on the signature ramp in front of Hangar 7, which is the NetJets hangar. Over here from Cali Plains Channel, that was funny. Yeah, hey, good to see people from that stream as well. Sal is a great person, great streamer. Make sure you guys are also subscribed to Cali Plains. I'll get you touchdown. All right, Matt. Matt's a co-worker of mine. Working when the he'll have a better view of the touchdown as they come in for landing, but we'll get a nice roll. Actually, they just moved the global here, so as long as nothing else parks right here, we might actually have a pretty decent view of the touchdown.
One tower pulling up to left for Mike, switching our ground.
One Roger, thank you.
I gotta make sure I order stuff correctly here. Give me 1 second.
Southwest 1075, San Jose Tower. Runway 30 right, 9.8. 30 right, 9.8, Southwest 1075.
Oh, look at this airplane. Look at how colorful this thing is. November 777 Foxtrot Lima, Gulfstream 150. Isn't really a Gulfstream. It's kind of a one that the Gulfstream company bought and then got renamed. But it's still pretty cool to see. Eric, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you here. We're all doing fantastic. We're just ready for this airplane to land. Still landing it. Oop, that's the wrong one. Sorry about that. Well, I'll go through. Actually, Mark, hello. Hello, watching you and Sal. Great different views. Good to see you. Good to see that people are watching both streams. Yeah, if you aren't aware, Sal Cali Plains is on top of the parking garage, straight up there, and he's going to have a little bit more of an overview of the ramp of the whole airport. Yeah, BB, they land in just about 30 minutes, correct. That would be about right. Yeah, Clark is saying 39 minutes out. Good to see that. This is funny. Matt, if you're still watching, actually. We're over on the signature ramp. There's the Atlantic Aviation Follow Me truck. Usually that would be nowhere near this ramp. But it seems like Atlantic and Signature are doing a little bit of a partnership to take care of these arrivals.
Southwest 775, contact on California.
Departure 775.
How are y'all tracking the flights? We're using Flight Radar 24. So let me pull up my little handy dandy little trick here to help us out with tracking the airplanes on stream. All right, so here we are. We got transition. We got face cam, and we got the iPhone Flight Radar 24. So here is the airplane just over central Nevada at 34,000 feet. That should give us about 40 minutes, actually, between now and when it touches down, maybe even a little longer. The flight trackers are notorious for estimating a little earlier than what they are. But the aircraft will be here, and we can also give a quick search. 322 Sierra Golf. Yep, they're not active yet. So we're still waiting on them to come in or to get active on Flight Radar. And we'll be ready for them when they come in. Thank you guys all for subscribing. Pat Fan 12873 and Jim Myers, thank you so much.
Downwind for runway 30 left.
Someone saying go Hawks. All right. What team are you guys rooting for in the Super Bowl? I'd love to hear that. We have the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. So what team would you guys like to see win? Where's the best view? You're in San Jose? Well, if you want to see the airplanes land, go to the In-N-Out. That's going to be one of the best places to watch them land. They'll be still in the air, and you'll get a nice view of them coming in. Nicely lit and everything. All right, looks like everyone is lined up here. We're doing I believe this is a FOD walk.
Southwest 2504, turn right hotel.
We got a lot saying Pats. We got a green and blue heart, so that would be Seahawks. Go Seahawks, go Hawks. Yep, we're over here doing a FOD walk before. We don't want anything going in those engines. Why is that back? Oh, that's not left. Go Hawks. Go the refs. That's funny. Seahawks, Pats, none. You don't like the game. That's fair. It's not for everyone. This is my dad, actually. They are parking at Signature. Both teams parking at Signature today. Go Pats, go Patriots, Seattle. Refs coming in. Username says it all. The Seahawks, babe. Yep, that's awesome. Seahawks 1,000%. All right, we got a pretty good split here. We got Pats as well. All right. Look at the size of this fuel tanker coming up. It's a massive fuel tanker coming in. Probably 10,000 gallon fuel truck right here. All right, if everyone also would you let me do me a favor while watching the stream. I mean, this is my first time back in a long time streaming. If anything goes wrong, please let me know in the chat. I'll be happy to fix it for everyone. Just doing a quick post to Instagram about the live stream. If you're not following me on Instagram as well, head over there. Nick FlightX as well. Heading down now to watch the Hawks fly in. All right, they're supposed to be in around 5 o'clock, so they should be departing soon. They're not in the air yet. You're the only one for the refs. There's a couple people that said refs, but it's pretty funny. What time do the teams land? We're expecting the Patriots due in about 30 minutes from now, I'd say, maybe 40 minutes. You can pull up the flight radar. Give me 1 second here. So here they are. This is the tracker for the airplanes coming in. They are, the Patriots are in central Nevada. They've passed north of Las Vegas already. And they are going to be here maybe in about 40 minutes from now. I estimate around a 3:45 p.m. touchdown. But right now we are just chilling out, enjoying some planes. A nice vibe here. We're in front of this massive hangar here at Signature. This hangar, fun fact, was built to hold a 767 in it. Never had a 767 in it since it's been built. But that 767 was going to be for Google. That one unfortunately got sold off. Google doesn't have a 767 private jet anymore. But it used to be. They used to have one. That's what this hangar was built for. How do I track the flights of New England and Seattle? Great question. So, the New England Patriots, they're going to be on an Omni 767-300. They're just in Nevada right now. If you go on to FlightAware and you search up OAE, Oscar Alpha Echo 4039, that is the flight number for the Patriots coming in. Seattle is going to be on an Atlas Air Boeing 747-400. They're going to be November 322 Sierra Golf, and I believe the flight number is Golf Tango India GTI 8386. But if you should be able to see them on the tracker. They should show up shortly. They're doing it at 5. Patriots are right on time for what we had in the media release of 3:30, just a little after. So hopefully that's enough time for them to get the plane deboarded, emptied of all the cargo, and all of the pushed out in time for the, the Seahawks, yes. Go Cowboys, or the Oilers. That's a wild variety of teams you're rooting for there, bud. Nice paint scheme on the 7.6. Yeah, it's a I'm excited to see this. You got the Seahawks winning, yes. They're 10 minutes from the airport. Yeah, you can make it in time if you want to come watch them. Best place probably you go to In-N-Out. Stand on the grass there. You'll have a great view of it coming in. Use ADSP, yes. So the Patriots are November 3-6, November Echo. I'm going to repeat the Pats plane name again. So it's going to be on Omni Air. The airplane is operated by Omni Air. It is Oscar Alpha Echo 4039. OAE 4039 is the flight number on FlightAware. Flight Radar does not show up. You can see we have them on Flight Radar here. And they show up as not available. No call sign, no destination, no origin. Just 767-300 here. And that's by design for that airline. In theory, the Pats could put their 767 into the hangar. Yes, they could. They're not going to. This is used for maintenance for NetJets mostly. They're just borrowing it for the day. Usually this place would be packed with NetJet airplanes. But we are kind of just borrowing it for the day. Pan back over here towards the approach end of the airport. Thank you guys for subscribing. RJP01, Jordan, and Choi. I'm going to mispronounce this. Sorry about that. Choi M, I think. If that's how you pronounce it. It's going to be really bad. I'm sorry. Spell the name in the chat so I know. Here, I'll put it in chat. This is oh wait. Ooh. My laptop is kind of precariously balanced here, so it's a little funky to type on it. But there we go. When the Seattle Seahawks coming in, they have not taken off yet. We can do one more quick search here. 322 Sierra Golf, not active yet.
November 3 Whiskey Mike, proceed direct Moffett at or below.
Yep, indeed delayed 305, not moving yet. Yeah. So the way FlightAware works, it's going to keep delaying it until they take off just by like 5-10 minute increments. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Stars and Bars is on the other side of the airport. I want the Bud commercial playing. ETA, the Patriots are due in about 30, 40 minutes. from now. It is indeed a beautiful day. Thanks for tuning in. I love the lights on this plane. .767 used to be owned by American. And the 74 used for A&A. Very cool. That's good to know. Thank you for that information. Speaking of NetJets, one just landed. Yep, we're watching that come in. Oh, the focus is going to be fun for anyone walking in front. This is a citation longitude.
Mike, wait up for the terminated episode on that Moss Tower.
Oh, let's see if I can't make it not do that.
109.55 from Moffett.
We don't want the focus to do that when people are walking in front. So anyone here that is for the watching for the teams, we're going to pay most of the attention to the airplane, but we will zoom in to the players as they come in off, because I know people want to see them. Yes, Barry, we're on the ramp. It's great. Afternoon from MSP, hello. Thank you for tuning in. Where is everyone watching from? We have still some time before the Patriots aircraft arrives. Where is everyone watching from? We'd love to hear that.
Southwest Tower, somewhere to the left of the line.
All right, we got Houston, Texas coming in. We have Seattle, San Francisco. Someone's watching from Germany. Hello, all the way from Europe. It's going to get pretty late there soon. You're watching live from the ramp. Oh, yeah, you should come by and say hi if you want to, if you're here. Barstow, we got Lubbock. You're from a few hangars down. Oh, yeah. Manchester, Massachusetts, East San Jose. We got Kentucky. Seahawks just left Seattle not long ago. They might have went to the airport. I don't believe the airplane's in the air yet. We got Bismarck, North Dakota. We have Maine, Boise, Idaho, New York, North Carolina, the Bahamas. Hello. Oh, yeah, Aaron, you're sad that they're not going to be in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I wish the hometown team was in the Super Bowl. That would be fun. Most of NetJets fleet taking advantage of the new 49 UC. Oh, that one in particular isn't one right now. Okay. From Chile, you're from Oklahoma. Hello, Massachusetts. FlightAware has a good radar contact for the 767 from PVD. Yes. Someone from Minneapolis. Hello. It's amazing to see where everyone is watching from. Thank you guys all for tuning in. What is that? I don't know how to pronounce that one. I'm going to give it my best try. Puyallup, Washington, I think? That's in Washington, yeah. Got 25 minutes out. Yes, 25 minutes to go. Here from Seattle, home of the next NFL champions. We will see about that. We have a week until game time. Kentucky Buck, Maine. Oh, how did I manage to get on the ramp? Well, I know the right people to email. I was able to secure a media pass through some people that I know, so I'm grateful for that. But yes, having a media presence is something that you do need for to get a media pass. You're from the home of the Patriots, Seattle. Seahawks left Seattle at 2:30, 2.5-hour flight. It's about 2 hours. Yes. Let's pull up the tracker again. The airplane, unfortunately, is not tracking yet for Seattle. Here's Flight Radar 24. 322 Sierra Golf is going to be the aircraft they're using today. It's still in Seattle. Hasn't left Seattle yet. Ah, it's pronounced Puyallup. I knew I was mispronouncing it wrong. Good to see so many other people on the bridge over 880 next to SJC. Oh, yeah, you're very close. You're about to watch them land. Waiting and watching from Montreal, Canada, Patriots fan. They are first. They are about 40, I think it was like about 30 minutes now. Let's go Patriots get 7 championships. Yeah, they're going to have to add another Lombardi trophy to that tail. Who am I going for? That's a great question.
Mike 124.0.
Who am I going? That is, you know, it's tough because as a 49ers fan, I am not allowed to go for anyone else in the NFC West, but I really love Seattle. Seattle is a city, fantastic place to be. I visited there for the first time this year and loved Seattle. So, as much as it pains me, I will be going for Seattle for this one. And I think it's probably a pretty good shoo-in that they will be the ones winning this game after we saw how well they've played in the past few games leading up to the Super Bowl. When did you first do your plane spotting? Oh man, the first time I went plane spotting was like 2008. It's a long time ago.
First 5, down the tower, walk 5343, stand by. 6343.
We're waiting for a Southwest to come in as we. Yeah, I want them. They're gonna have to float a little bit if we want to see the touchdown, but we're gonna do our best. I will let you guys know when the airplanes do land. We'll be going pretty quiet. I'm also going to be recording at the same time. So when they land, we're just going to enjoy the sounds of ATC and the airplanes. It's going to be some awesome sounds, nice up close. I'm hoping we're going to be able to fit the plane like mostly in the frame as it comes in. Flight Aware says 22 minutes to land, but also saying 225 miles. Yeah, that seems a little yeah, usually let's actually pull up the flight radar again real quick. So here we are. Here's the airplane. Still at 34,000 feet. Generally, what I like to look at it is just about a little bit more than 1 minute per 1,000 feet. Oop. But they just got into California, so they could still be about 35 minutes out. We could be looking a little closer to 4 p.m. arrival. News choppers going up, getting ready to watch the airplanes come in. Oh, that's going to be fun. My little webcam here is getting in the way of the tripod moving.
109, down the tower, runway to the left.
I'm sorry, you guys have some people in the way, but we got a performance going on. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of people in the way. Sorry, guys. Yep. Here, let's zoom in.
Tower, down to 3013, continue and down to 3 yards.
That made me jump. I wonder if I don't think the face cam was on for when I jumped when they started playing, but that was loud. Why the drums? Little celebration. Why not? Hopefully, I'm just making sure. Hopefully, they're just not going to play while they know the planes come in. Yeah, we're focusing on the back of heads here. So, We'll keep it faced this way a little bit, but yeah, we're kind of focused on the back of heads here. What was that? Okay.
Southwest 3038, San Jose Tower. Runway, we go light, clear takeoff.
It's gonna be a little loud for a minute here with all the drums. I'm sure you guys can hear all the drums. Hey, we might be able to see one or two. Give me a second. Can zoom in on one or two of the players. Funny enough, this exact group was at the inaugural for Zip Air here in SJC. All right, maybe some people will disperse here and we can see. Let's just zoom in on people's faces. Seven is a lucky number, 7th ring for Pats. Yeah. I know a lot of people are going for the Patriots. But we got some planes. Ooh, look at this. Quickly, quickly. Nice double. Look at that. Look at that. I know we're all here for planes. You guys are going to hear drums in the background for a little bit more. I apologize.
Allegiant 4763, Stanley 71 Sparks, there's going to be a Challenger, runway 30 left to the land. Iconic 307, 77, runway 30 left to Bravo, clear to takeoff.
All right, we're going to try and zoom in on the drummers again real quick.
November 56433, send me to after crossing over Reed Hillview, enter your right base, runway 30 right. Reed, enter right base, 30 right.
The face detection's working too well.
November 9th, Victory after over the.
Do you know any public spots where you can watch a glimpse of the planes as well? Yes, In-N-Out is going to be the best place. In-N-Out on Newhall Drive is going to be the absolute best place for you to watch them come in from the public eye. You can also go up to the parking garage, on top of the Terminal A parking garage. That'll be a good place to see them. Well, it'll be backlit, but you will be able to see the airplanes land. San Jose Tyco, yes, that was the name of it. I've seen them perform before. They were at the inaugural for Zip Air when they started SJC back in 2022. Oh my gosh, some people really want to stand right in front of the camera. I know they don't know it's here, but it's kind of funny.
November 4337, 7 mile final for the parallel is an Airbus 320. Allegiant 47637, 1 o'clock.
We have an Allegiant coming in as well. Some Allegiant charter is showing up. I'm not sure who it is, but we're going to be able to see it as they come in. All right. So yeah, we're watching San Jose Tycho. We got a little bit of a performance going on before the airplane arrives. Probably in about 30 minutes. Descending 26,000 feet. Good. Thank you for the heads up. Oop. That should be about 25 minutes from landing.
Yeah, expect it left hand. 2433, runway 30 right, settle in. You're alright, stay fine. I'm negative traffic 42.
They're really impressive, these groups. Yell down in front. I'm not. If this was more mobile, I would, but it's not very mobile, this setup. The face detection, the autofocus on this camera works super fast. It's ridiculous how fast this thing works.
Chopper fast. Can you maintain at or above 1500? I'm going to have to have you in the left down here in just a second. Yeah, sure. Climbing up at or above 1500, chopper fast. Thank you, Air 9 Pacific. Mid goes left downwind, runway 30 left. Once they're passed, do we come back down for chopper fast?
Yeah, doing our best to get a view. Tell them to politely move. It's okay. It is okay. Will the Patriots deflate the football? That is wild to suggest. Tom Brady's not on the team anymore. So, I doubt it. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I know it's really loud right now.
November 9, Victor traffic, beam the midfield left down to be helicopter 1,700.
More cowbell. Oop. More cowbell. That's funny. I like that.
Left down at 1,300. Third setting. Roger that. Looking for traffic. Roger. Southwest 3168, runway 30 right 9 point.
Score predictions. That's a good one. I don't know how well any of these teams will do. I haven't watched them too much. I usually watch the 49ers mostly. But the Seahawks did destroy us, and I've heard the Patriots kind of had a little bit of an easier group of teams for the season. So it would not surprise me if the Seahawks take this one with a pretty sizable win. All right, on short final, we have an Allegiant charter. Where is it? There it is. Focus. There we go. Still performing, but we're going to watch Allegiant real quick as they come in. This is some charter. Don't know which one or who's on it.
November 9, Victor, once you're established in the downwind, make 1 right 36 statement. 2433, turn right and a 30 left and left exit, all kind of going off. Southwest 3168, runway 30 right, clear takeoff. Allegiant 4763, turn left when able, contact ground. When able over ground. 4763, connect. The traffic's now pretty much right below you. We'll maintain the lead. November 9, Victor traffic, follow 3 mile final Emperor at 1,400.
Have I seen the Allegiant 737 yet? I have not. That one is a East Coast only one, I believe, at the moment. I don't know if they will ever come over here to San Jose, or not to San Jose, to the West Coast.
Like that, 435, 7 left down, follow you, Sabra 1000.
All right, we're going to come back to the drummers a little bit. It's kind of funny. These are the only 3 people kind of still watching, and they are right in the way of my shot. I'm going to see if I can't maybe get their attention to get them to... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. There we go. We have a full-on view of the drummers now. Uh-oh. 49-13 Seahawks. That is quite the score you are predicting there. That would be a blowout, and I want it to be a tight game. I want it to be a tight game when they play. I think a tight game is vastly more interesting than watching one team blow it out. When the 49ers played the Seahawks a couple for the last game of the season, that was a blowout, and man, was that kind of boring to watch. But I really hope it is a close game. It'll be a lot of fun to see a close game. Not sure if someone asked, but will you do a live stream of the Super Bowl flyover? I will not be doing a live stream of the Super Bowl flyover. So I actually work here at SJC. I work here at SJC, and I will be working during the Super Bowl. I'll be able to watch the flyover, so I'm going to get some photos as it flies over, but it's not going to be one that I will be able to live stream, unfortunately. What's the plane's number for both teams? So the Patriots are going to be on Omni Air. They're on Omni. Their airplane is operated by Omni Air. It is Omni 4039, and they're coming in from Providence. And we can actually check on their progress. They should be getting close now. If my thing will connect here, give me 1 second. Here we go. All right. So here's the flight radar map. Patriots plane is at 20,000 feet. Give that about 15-20 minutes, probably closer to 20 minutes. But they are well on their way in, and they're close to arriving here. It's SJC. So yes, they're on Omni 4039. That is the flight number for the Patriots. Excuse me. Seahawks are going to be on Atlas Air Giant 36, 86, 83, and there they are. They are active. We can go live on the map to them. They are pushing back right now. So, once they get airborne, it should be about an hour, 45 minutes for them to get from Seattle down here to SJC, and we will have a 747 on the ramp right in front of us. It's going to be epic. So expect that at about, let's call it like 4 or 5:30 at this point. I would expect them to arrive. Right now we're enjoying a performance from San Jose Tycho. The airport brought in some entertainment before the planes get here. So yes, it has been a little loud for a little bit. On FlightAware, we got 351 for Omni and 515 for Atlas. Here we go. Take off in the next 7 minutes. Yeah, about next 7 minutes. That would be all right. They were just pushing back when we checked them on flight radar.
Oh, it's funny. At first I got upgraded, and then I was like, sorry, I'm first class.
Give him a round of applause. All right. Back to the airplanes.
Mountain line 45, turn left at Foxtrot, hold short at 30 left.
Oh, you're good. No, was it?
Yes. Medevac 112, Mike Tango, San Jose Tower. Altimeter 3013, cross San Jose midfield at 2000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Let some people just be a little interested. It's kind of fun. Everyone's here for the players and see the players get off the planes. I'm here for the airplanes. Does Seattle play good on grass? I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, there should be a real grass field here in Levi Stadium. We can't see the stadium from here. It is unfortunately behind fencing. But the stadium is just to the north of the airport. There you go, yes. I'm going to pin this. Can I pin this? Is anyone here? Connor, if you're still watching by chance, can you pin that comment that I have on stream right now? That would be perfect.
Southwest 4977, San Jose, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
I'm here for the airplanes too, yeah. It's great. What's the temp like out there this time of year? It's pretty cool out. We're in the shade. We're not in the sun at all. It's 61 degrees, or 66 degrees here, sorry. Here right now. Pretty cool day. We'll go ahead and bring up flight radar here once again. There they are. There's the Seattle Seahawks. They just pushed back here. Should be starting up. They filed for a 2:30 go and would be here at 4:15. They just pushed back, so an hour late. We can expect them probably around 17:15, maybe 17:30. About an hour and 15 minutes late, so yeah, that's about what we should expect. Let me zoom out. This is fun. I'm having to control a phone via a trackpad on my laptop. And here's the Patriots. 12,000 feet, so give that about 12 minutes, 10 minutes maybe, 12, 10 minutes until they are here on the ground. It's pretty cool out. It's 15 here in Boston. Yeah, that's a lot colder, let me tell you that. Thank you guys all for subscribing. Appreciate everyone subscribing and showing support to the channel. Let's go Pats, go Patriots. Good to see everyone rooting for their chosen team here.
Southwest 4977, contact Nugget departure.
Push NorCal, Southwest 4977.
All right, let's do a little check. We got plenty of power still. Perfect. We are doing great. You live right here? Awesome. Head out to the airport. You can still make it to see the airplane if you're like 10 minutes away. You'll probably see the airplane coming in. They're making them do a little bit of a turn here. We can remove the filter I have. Let's clear it. Yes, clear.
Jet Edge 109, runway 30 left, Bravo, clear for takeoff.
All right, yeah. So they're just coming over the hills here, about 10,000 feet. Seahawks taxiing for takeoff, number 4. Brad, hello. Welcome to the stream.
That was 543, 30 right, line plane.
Hey, Brad, you're a mod. Would you be able to pin a comment? This exact one. I don't know if you are able to stream up. I can't pin it for some reason. It won't let me on my end. But if you're able to pin that, that'd be fantastic. Look at this guy. Rocketing out. I have made a little bit of an error in the setup here, is that the camera I'm using for the face cam here is like in the way of my main camera turning, so I'm going to try to adjust that a little bit.
Chopper 5, traffic 2 miles east of the field, the helicopter at 2000 and westbound towards Stanford.
So yeah, this is a little funky how this is working.
Medevac 2 Mike Tango, traffic 1 mile south of the field, the helicopter 1200, they're orbiting.
All right, hopefully that's a little better and helps me out. Let's get back to the main view. Hawkswin, hello friends, hello everyone. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. A lot of people here. 669 people watching the stream. Thank you guys all for tuning in. That's incredible. First stream back at an airport in over a year, and you guys turn out like this. You guys are amazing. Won't let me pin it either. Maybe limit for those mega mods. Yeah, I haven't looked at the YouTube live stream stuff in a hot minute, but thanks for giving it a try. Just sub Cheesecake Eagle. Thank you so much. Thanks for subscribing. You're in Fremont. I'm sure I can make it. You gotta if you're gonna make it from Fremont to watch them land, you probably aren't gonna get it in here in time to watch the Patriots land, but you'll absolutely make it in time for the Seahawks. This is the Patriots airplane passing through 7,500 feet on its way into the airport here. We're seeing the equipment move all around a little bit, just kind of getting set up. I guess they switched it around. They had the Atlantic stairs at the back and signature stairs at the front. They just switched it around. This is Delta Airbus A220-100.
Delta 720 cross.
There's the ops vehicle out there as well, getting ready to help guide them in. One of the wing walkers out there as well. It's going to be big coming in on that taxiway. If those who don't know, we're dropping some frames a little bit. We're doing all right now. I'm going to really hope that the connection stays stable when the airplane lands. I do apologize if it does drop at all. Just remember, I will be recording the entire arrival sequence, uploading it to YouTube in 4K either later tonight or tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, at some point. But here we are, Patriots airplane passing 5,500 feet. This could be about 5 minutes from now. We'll be able to see him in a little bit. We should hear him call in soon as well over the radio. Jack, hello. Good to see you, my friend. You're rooting for the Patriots. That makes sense. They're closest to you. Yep, here we are. Omni 4039 for the Patriots and Giant 8386 is for Seahawks. You and your homies hit Atlantic. Well, I don't know if it's you'll be able to see it. But yeah, there's the Atlantic Aviation Stairs right there. 5,000 for the Pat. Yep, they're coming in. Sierra Golf is airborne. All right. So that's the 747. If we come over to here, we can take a look at them real quick. 322 Sierra Golf.
And
show them on the map.
Final with a heavy 7.6 at 4,300.
There they are. Just got airborne. The Seahawks are on their way. That's the one I'm really excited for, I'll be honest. Getting to see a 747 up close and a 400 at that, that's going to be really exciting to see. All right. I'm going to try and quickly move the map down to SJC here. And we're going to listen in. Patriots are on final, 3,800 feet on approach. We should hear them call into the tower momentarily, everyone.
Omni 4039 Heavy, San Luis, good afternoon, runway 30 left, settle in.
We can't hear them for some reason. We can just hear tower. Probably a little interference from the metal buildings around, blocking the transmission from getting to my radio, but they're on final. They just called in. They're clear to land. Runway 30 left here. All right, everyone, here's the plan. When the 767 shows in frame, I want you guys, if you're in the chat and you're supporting the Patriots, show all the support you can. Give every single bit of support in the chat for your team, the Patriots. If you support the Patriots, show that you want them to win in the chat. Once you see a touchdown, I want the chat to go crazy. We got a follow me truck for Atlantic at Signature. Two companies that I didn't think would be working together. Seahawks are airborne. Indeed they are. We should be getting them here right at about maybe 6 o'clock. Maybe, actually, no, that'd be like 5:30. 5:30. All right, we'll take a gander once again at all the equipment here. We got 6 buses here set up and 1 box truck. We have 1 set of stairs over here. This will probably go to door 2. And we're going to swipe all the way around here. We have a K-loader. We have a belt loader. We have a bus probably for the crew. 2nd belt loader. And we have these signature stairs that are probably going to go to the back. Actually, I don't know if there is a door 2 on this 767. Some 767s don't even have a door 2. They just have door 1. Go Hawks. Yeah, we all got everyone going for their team. I love this. 2,500, number 1 for landing. All right. And there goes, not paying much attention to the other traffic. But yeah, there we go. We have Alaska on its way out of the airport here.
Alaska 745, contact North of the Flash today.
Let's get a zoom in on the tower here. We should see the airplane.
4039 heavy traffic, 10 o'clock, 2 miles northwest on a helicopter 1,100. They're going to stay southwest of center line. I'll make 4039 next second.
There you go. We could hear him actually a little bit right there.
I went to the Paris office for Paris.
Roger.
Plane's coming in. Yes. Hey, Jack. Jack, thank you so much, sir. Do I have my alert still on the soundboard thing? Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Jack. Thank you so much for the £2 donation. Thank you so much. Should be seeing the airplane come into view here shortly. And once again, once it lands, we are expecting it to make a left off the runway and come right here onto the ramp. The airplane's going to be loud. It's going to be big. It's going to be red, white, and blue, just like the Patriots.
So Melissa wrote it. Walker's giving it to me. And I was like, I'm in San Francisco next week, so I'm waiting at
There it is. We can see it. There's the airplane on short final, everyone.
I told him in Slack, I go, I'm going to be traveling. Like,
Whoops, sorry about that.
and then that's, yeah, we have another skills training. I can't.
But there's the Patriots 767 on short final, everyone. I'm going to be quiet for the arrival and the parking, so enjoy it. Remember to go crazy for the Patriots in the chat when they land.
But I was marked as
Omni 4039 heavy, turn left to enable, contact ground, go back. Left to enable, over to ground, Omni 4039 heavy, good day. Skywest 3842, San Luis Air, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff, caution, make sure with heavy 76 route on the parallel. Sure.
I'm assuming
Ground Omni 4039, exiting 30 on Lima. Omni 4039 heavy, center of the ground. Turn left here and taxi via Whiskey, Juliet, and Victor 5. You have a vehicle you can follow as well. All right, Whiskey, Juliet, Victor 5, follow the lights. Omni 4039 heavy, thanks sir, I appreciate it. Rob. For Omni 4039 heavy, just for your awareness, this antenna here off your left, your wingspan is short enough for our paperwork, but they're going to watch, and just make sure you're not to the left of center line, of course. Yeah, no problem. We'll swing it to the right just a hair, but we'll keep an eye on the tail, Omni 4039 heavy. Perfect. Ground United 667, ready to push off of gate 7. 667, to the ground, push approved, CR turn. Push approved, we have CR United 667. Echo 1 flight, stay away, Mr. Murphy, you have CR. And ground, game day 1, that wing is clear of the antenna. Game day 1, roger. Southwest 3566, clear to push off at 18 West Sierra. So 3566 and big ground, push approved. Push approved, Southwest 3566. 015 Tango, Center Carolina 4.0.
Wow. Wow.
And Southwest 200, push off at 24 with Tango. Southwest 200, center ground, push approved, tail north. Push approved, tail north, Southwest 200. Ground Southwest 3566, taxi with Tango. Southwest 3566, all United off the right, runway 3 to the right. All United off the right, 30 right, Southwest 3566. Ground Southwest 10-7 Office Juliet 25. Southwest 1067, set the ground, taxi Yankee Hotel, gate 35. Details with Southwest. Southwest 1037 is going to be Hotel Zulu, hold short of Golf, have traffic pushing off 24, they should be moving out short. Hotel Zulu, short of Golf, Southwest 1067.
Southwest 4035.
Southwest 4035 ground.
Yes, we're about 5 minutes from push.
Roger, stand by.
Departure inside the truck.
Southwest 3566, 10 meter, runway 30 right, clear takeoff. Clear takeoff 30 right, Southwest 3566.
All right, everyone. We are back. I apologize for that. I'm not sure what happened. But ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are live once again here on the ramp.
Southwest 3566, contact on telephone. Hey, Southwest 3566. Southwest 200, 10 meter, runway 30 right, line of wind, south cross, now field. 30 right, line of wind, Southwest 200. Yeah, with 3969, cross 30 right at Juliet, chapel hold position, contact ground connect. Hey, Juliet, cross 30 right ground, straight in.
There's the pilots, everyone.
Southwest 200, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff. Clear takeoff 30 right, Southwest 200.
All right, everyone. I do apologize for that interruption in the stream. Please give me a thumbs up. Are we back? Everything looks good. Please give me a 5x5. What does everything look like? All right, everything looking 5x5. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. I apologize for that. I've lowered the bit rate down quite a bit, so hopefully that helps keep things stable. But man, this is a big airplane.
200, contact on the force, good.
This airplane, the 767, is a lot bigger when it's up close like this. No drummers right now. Their equipment is still here. I imagine they might do another performance in between when the Patriots are here and when the Seahawks are supposed to get here. But for now, we do not have any performances happening. Again, I apologize for the interruption in the stream. I know it happened at like the worst possible moment. What I think happened is that this big metal airplane just decided to block the antenna that I was connected to. I gave the router a restart. I also adjusted the bit rate. So we are hopefully on a much more stable stream right now. We're gonna do the inspection pan here real quick. Everyone, the Seahawks are on giant 83-86 heavy. They took off from Seattle about maybe half an hour ago. So what they're doing right now is they're going to unload this airplane. They're going to get all the equipment out of it that they have on board, and then they're getting this plane out of here. They need to get it out of here and in time for a 747 to take its place, which is going to be one heck of a sight. And if this plane didn't fit in my view, the 747 really is not going to fit in my view.
Alaska 1417, San Luis Tower, to the land, 30 left.
Seahawks flying over PDX. All right, let me see. Got this working. So.
Inbound helicopter 1,300. They're going to be landing at Dimitri.
Yep, Seahawks passing over PDX. Awesome. Seahawks flying over Salem. Perfect. Everyone on that plane ate up all the bandwidth when they landed. Yeah, literally. That was. I was watching the drop frames, and it was unfortunately getting a little stronger as the airplane landed. So I was like, oh boy, everyone here using AT&T for service is causing the connection to get down. But right now, oh, okay, we're still dropping a little bit. I don't want to drop the bit rate down anymore. We're at 3,000 kilobits per second. What's the Seahawks flight name? They're on Giant GTI 8386. We can actually pull them up on the tracker here. Give me 1 second.
Medevac 2, Mike Tango, chopper, 5 heads in sight. Landing at signature that you're on risk, use caution, keep spot code, and calmly going to airborne.
All right. So here we are. We have flight radar on screen.
The 12 o'clock and 2 miles at 1,100
the
orbiting.
747 that has the Seattle Seahawks on board is just passing over Salem, a little north of Eugene, flight level 370. Flight radar is expecting it to be here at 5:33. I expect that to be a little bit later, like 5:45 maybe. But I can't imagine seeing this thing, a ramp with a 747 on it. This is already big as it is. You can see how, I hope the connection was good enough to at least watch the taxiing, because they were timid coming in. Very slow. Appreciate the streams. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the $2 donate super chat hamburger hunt. Thank you guys so much for the support. Most of Atlas Air 747s are cargo. Yeah, they have a few still in passengers. And this one of them that's coming in is 322 Sierra Golf, entirely in a VIP configuration. There's the crew still unloading stuff from the airplane.
Southwest 4035, San Luis Tower, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 30 right, Southwest 4035.
Brad, thank you so much. $20 super chat. Access like this is no small thing. Kudos to Nick for working it out. Thank you, Brad, so much. I appreciate it. I really hope the connection holds from here on out. But thank you, Brad, so much for that. Means a lot. Streams like these are sometimes hit or miss. But yeah. Where's the Super Bowl trophy? Unfortunately, they don't have it with us. I didn't bring it here today. It'd been pretty cool if they had it here. But yeah. We'll still watch some other planes as they come in. We got a little bit, our view for plane spotting is a little blocked. Overall, we can still see some traffic coming in and out. But for the most part, everything is, it's a little hit or miss to be able to see stuff.
Southwest 4035, contact north of the Portugal.
Have the buses left yet? No, the buses have not left. We're right over here. The buses were, I'm assuming, waiting for the green light. We have the operations vehicle off to the right side here, waiting for them to basically start moving. Back here, we can see the airplane. Once again, Giant 8386 if you want to track it. Minute, or 1 hour and 20, not a minute 19 seconds out. 1 hour and 20 minutes out.
Altimeter 3013, enter a right base, runway 30 left. And a right base, 30 left. Perception, do you still want us over the top of radial view or just turn correct to the base? There are 17, we maintain at or above 3,500 for now, so traffic at 3,100, just to southwest of Reed. You can cross over at Reed.
Yes, 8386. Giant 8386. You can see it right here.
Straight ahead about 4 miles northeastbound off the direction at what 3,000.
Golf Tango India 8386 heavy. Currently at flight level 370. Estimating an arrival of 17:33 or 5:33 p.m. local time here in San Jose. Why black buses though? This is just the company that they ordered them from. Both the teams are using Royal. I'm assuming the NFL did some coordination with them. But or if Royal is a kind of a de facto for the NFL. Thank you for the $3 super chat. Thank you so much, or super sticker, I think that is. Gerard Fulham. Gerard Fulham. Thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. And David, thank you for this. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Thanks, Nick. Or thanks for the stream, Nick. Love it. Thank you guys. I appreciate the support. You guys are all showing amazing support. Brad, you can go ahead and time people out or block them if they keep making comments like that. For some reason, I cannot block people on my side.
Now, line 45, cross, 30 left at Broward, runway 30 right at Broward, line of point.
Kevin, hello. Yes, it has been a long time since I've really streamed. I think the buses are on their way, everyone. Here we go.
Bearing 17 Lima, runway 30 left, set a land. Set a land, 30 left, fantastic. Now, line 45, runway 30 at Bravo, please take off, turn right, 8060. Ground at 913, continue runway heading, radar contact, accepted. Fine, fine. 45, block 4547. Sorry, 4547, my man 45. Coming 913, turn right, heading 020. 020, 26 number. Exit at 334.
All right, everyone. Just to keep everything in mind, we are a clean, mostly clean stream. We're a friendly stream. We want to be friendly to everyone. Everyone's welcome here. We're not calling anyone slurs, bad words, names, anything like that. Some light heckling is okay. Like, oh, the team sucks. They're not going to win. My team's going to win. But we're not calling anyone slurs, anything like that, please. Yeah, you will get banned from the channel. You'll never be allowed back, because if you're going to use those kind of words, I never want to be around you. All right, everyone, I have a question for everyone. I have a wider lens that we can get the whole airplane in with. Issue is, it would take a minute to adjust or change, and the stream would have to go to a webcam for a minute. What would you guys like? Would you like me to stay on the tight shots or switch lenses real quick and be on the wide shot for a little bit? Hello, this is my sister, everyone. Hi, sis. Sorry, it's a little hard to keep with all the messages. I think I might have seen one of you earlier, but I missed it. BHNDDA Mass. I probably mispronounced that horribly. Sorry about that. With the $9.99 super chat. Thanks for this. How'd you get so lucky to be down there? You gonna do the World Cup teams too? I've been watching a lot of your videos for years, from flights to planes at SJC. There's nothing planned for the World Cup stuff yet. If there is, and I'm able to get an invite, that would be awesome. How I got here today was I was able to, I know some people at the airport. They're able to thankfully help me out and get me into this position. So I've made some good connections over the years, and I appreciate that at the airport. Hindick with the AXL 2009 with the $5 super chat. Hindick, will SJC Signature be able to accommodate all private jets for the Super Bowl, or are they going to park at various NorCal airports? They're going to be all over the Bay, I'm sure. I'm sure that they have. Oh, look at this. Their team. They're going for a photo. The private jets are going to be parking all over the Bay, from SJC to SFO, I'm sure, all over the place. There's slot systems in place for all the airports here. But all right, we have some people that want the wide shot, so I'm going to quickly, real quick, I'm going to make a scene that is just the face camera. Give me 1 second. All right. Hello, I'm full screen. All right, we're going to switch over to the wide lens. This is going to take few minutes. Just give me a quick second to get it switched over and hopefully not pull out any cables.
Polaris 1823, Stanley Tower, runway 30 right, halfway. Runway 30 right, 9 runway.
Oh, they just changed over banners. I see what they're doing.
Yeah, this is the Patriots, and now we got the Seahawks on the north side.
So they have banners on the outside here. Sorry, everyone. They were just changing stuff, and I was like, oh, you guys are moving I have my scanner hooked up to this one port. All right. It's going to be a little bit unorthodox how we are doing this, but here we are. Here we are on the live shot, on the wide shot for the airplane. This is the camera, so this is where the lens is sitting. I'm not going to really switch over.
Glad you can make it.
Hey, good. We're live right now, by the way. Yeah, that was pretty awesome as they came in. A 747 is going to be something else. Yeah, that's going to be something else.
Polaris 1823, runway 30
All right, got it. Sorry, that was one of the operations guys here at Signature that I knew is coming over to say hi. So yeah, here is the wide shot of the 767 here. We're handheld, as you guys can probably tell. Well, look at this. This is pretty awesome. Yeah, much better. This is the wide shot. We're not going to stick here too long because I am, as you can see, handheld. The tripod has the big lens on it, and it's a little cumbersome to switch them over. I may or may not have forgotten the tripod plate for the camera. Otherwise, so I had to borrow one from another person that was here. But thankfully, I was able to get a tripod mount, this piece right here. So thank you so much to the person that is down the line here that was able to help me out and let me borrow one of these tripod plates. We still have a pretty good zoom on here. We actually might, now that I think about it, I might stick this lens on just for the arrival completely of the 747. We can get pretty close in with this lens. So what do you guys think? I think I should actually keep this lens on for the rest of the stream. We'll keep the nice wide lens on. We can be able to get the 747 fully in frame. What do you guys think? Yeah, I know, we're a little shaky. I apologize, everyone. What do you guys think? Shall we stick with this lens for the rest of the stream? Keep it nice and wide? Or should we go back to the tighter one for the landing of the Seahawks?
Tower Chapter 5, could you accommodate us going directly west over the 101?
Wide lens, keep it wide lens tighter for landing. So here's the thing, I'm not going to be able to switch them fast enough. We're going to have to keep one, we're going to have to do one lens, I think. We're not going to be able to switch it fast enough between when it touches down and when it, I get to see it next. It's a maybe that I could do it. I just don't think I'll be able to do it. Put the camera on the tripod. I mean, this is the tripod right now. I can switch it over. I only have one of these plates, so unfortunately it's not easy to switch it over. But we've seen a lot of people keep it wide. So what we're going to do is going to keep it wide. We do have quite a bit of zoom. Remember, this is the max zoom I have on this lens. So we're going to keep this lens on, I think, for the most part. Zoom in, yeah, this is the most zoom we have on this lens right here. It looks like they're getting ready to pull this plane out of here. So what we're gonna do real quick is I'm gonna set the camera down. It's gonna be a little funky. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over
we'll be on station just on the south side.
Why aren't you focusing?
What altitude works for you guys on departure?
5,
We're gonna switch over to put the plate onto the small lens, the wider lens here, so we can make sure that we can get the airplane coming into the ramp, because the 747 is substantially bigger than the 767. Patriots are going to the hotel? Yes, absolutely, they're going to the hotel. Yeah. Oh, I forgot we've been on the face cam the whole time. All right. So here's where it's going to be a little bit of the funky part. Actually, I'm going to put it on to my camera only, because otherwise you guys are going to get sick. And I don't want you guys to get sick. So this is what I'm doing. I'm taking the tripod plate and we're going to put it onto the bottom of the camera here. Unfortunately, I only have one of these plates. Otherwise, it would be a little easier to switch between the two, between when the airplane lands and when they park. I just don't trust myself to be able to do it fast enough after they do land to not miss it. I hope you guys understand. So we are just going to stick with the wide camera, wide lens for the rest of the stream, I believe. All right, we are back in business. There we are. Nice wide lens. I don't have to hold it anymore. You guys won't get sick.
That's Juliet, Grand Point 7, Yellowstone 5.
All right, we are getting ready to pull the stairs away here.
This is my 549, San Jose Tower, runway 30 left, good away.
Hotel Charlie, 3 miles north.
How's the low light on this camera? It's really good. We'll be able to see in the dark.
San Jose Tower, cross San Jose midfield at 2000.
I promise you that we'll be able to see in the dark.
Cross midfield, 2000 for 3 left downwind for 30 left, and then 70 Hotel Charlie.
Losing the light, f-stop important. Yeah, we're at f5.6, oh no, excuse me, f4 on this lens. But we also are going to be able to crank the ISO. We're still at ISO 100. So we have plenty of light left and range on this camera. All right, chocks are being pulled, everyone. Stair trucks are being, the stair truck is being lifted up here, and we're getting ready for it to push back, or to pull back from the airplane, and then the airplane will be pushed back right after that. That was a very quick turn, 45 minutes about. Chris for Reals, hello. I recognize that name. All right, yes, as well, we can pull up, I'm going to pull up the phone here real quick. We can get a progress report on the Seahawks. All right, so the Seahawks are actually still about an hour away. We got 57 minutes on flight radar here. All right, everyone. I think we're about ready to go. Beacon is on. And we're on ground frequency once again. Here we go.
Ground on the 4039 Heavy.
On the 4039 Heavy, ground.
Yeah, we're over here at the transient parking, just offloaded. They're going to push us back onto the taxiway, and we'll have to take a few minutes to start engine, taxi to North Cargo.
Omni 4039 Heavy, roger. Let me know when they're finished that push and you're ready to taxi.
Alright, we'll call you when you want us to call an engine start before taxi for 4039.
You're good for engine start on the taxiway. Just like if I isn't ready.
Alright, 4039, we'll call you when they're done pushing us back. We're pushing back now.
Plane is indeed staying here for the week. It is going over to the North Cargo here at the airport, and then they will sit there for the week. The Seahawks plane, the 747, is not going to be staying here for that.
San Jose ground, game day 2.
Game day 2 ground.
Just be advised, this Omni 767 is going to park at North Cargo 3. We'll have staff over there to make sure they're guided in.
Game day 2 route.
I love the name of the operations vehicles today is Game Day. All right, they're going to pull it forward now. Let me tell you, it is a really fun job to tow an airplane. This comment right here, it looks fun to tow an airplane. It is a lot of fun to tow an airplane. I have gotten the amazing opportunity to push back not only an A340-300, but also a 747-400. It is a lot of fun.
We're clear at Julius for 19. Southwest 2549, Southwest ground, taxi Yankee Hotel T19.
Yankee Hotel, thanks. Southwest 2549.
Bonanza ground, Bonanza 70 Hotel Charlie, clear 30 left at golf, taxi GOS. Bonanza 70 Hotel Charlie, Bonanza ground, taxi Whiskey Charlie GOS. Whiskey Charlie GOS, Bonanza 70 Hotel Charlie.
All right, while this airplane gets towed out, let's see who in here. What's your guys' favorite? For those who are, sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I think they're starting the engine.
Omni 39 Heavy, just for my information, are they moving you full short of the non-movement area, and then you're going to be engine starting there?
We're not entirely sure. They're telling us out here on the taxiway. I imagine we're going to take a left here on Victor, and they're going to have a starter engines here to where it doesn't blow in the hangar. For 4039. Actually, it looks like we're going to stop right here and start engines here for Omni 4039.
Oh boy.
Omni 4039 Heavy, roger. Yeah, you're good there, just advise I'm ready.
Alright, 4039, we'll call you and ready to taxi.
So they're stopping the airplane right there for engine start. We're gonna get some jet blast. Thankfully, the wind is going southbound today, so we won't.
And ground Omni 4039, looks like they're gonna just keep pulling the I imagine we're going to take a left here and they're going to have us start our engines out here.
Omni 4039 Heavy, roger. Hold short, runway 30 left.
All right, hold short of 30 left for 4039 Heavy.
Not like they have much control over it. Hawks can win without a printed plane. Yeah, well, they didn't want to spend the money to get their own airplane. Mike, okay, thank you so much for the comment about the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Now that the plane's out of the way, the connection seems fantastic. It's almost like the airplane and a big metal tube in between me and a cell phone tower would stop the connection. Yeah, that's what I thought they would do for the pushback out and engine start, is that they would need to pull them onto the taxiway to get, not blast the hangar here. They are actually moving them on a movement area right now. And there's an engine start. That might not be that airplane. It might be a different airplane. Where are they towing them to? That's what I want to know. Are they going to stop them there?
Up on ground.
Yeah, just a heads up about that. Omni is going to a North Cargo 3. The Windwalker should be ready for them over there.
Alpha, roger.
Yeah, that's the sound of those engines starting up. Oh, they are actually towing them all the way up to the runway. Wow, okay. So will we see the 747 depart after the Hawks deboard or no? So they are, the plane is going to leave, yes. As for if we are going to be able to stay to depart, I am not sure. I'm actually borrowing a piece of equipment from someone here, so it kind of depends on if they're going to leave after the airplane is on the ground or how fast they're going to leave. But hopefully they'll stay a little bit. If not, we'll definitely try and keep the camera on the tripod for as long as they'll keep me here. They might kick me out at some point, and I might have to pack up and leave. But I hope that won't be the case. That's kind of wild. They're towing them all the way out there. Yeah, this production they are doing is quite normal for long-haul flights in Europe. A procedure they do. Yeah, they definitely tow them out a little far, but this usually I thought they would just kind of make them have them do the left there and then be done with it, because they're gonna block the taxiway for this. Like there's a private jet landing right now. No winglets on the 767. No, it was an old American Airlines airplane. Never got the winglets, and then when it was withdrew from service, they never attached them to it either. I heard North Cargo, I'm assuming where FedEx is. Yes, close to where FedEx would park. They're going to cross the runway there, I'm assuming, and then they will make the left and park at the North Cargo area. And from there, they will sit there until the Super Bowl is over. Wish you could be watching at home.
216 ground straight ahead via Lima. Straight ahead via Lima. Ground, dog 2. I've got Tango clear.
The lack of communication from the ground crew to the flight crew is quite evident. Yeah, it's a little funky. I didn't see any connection between them, between the tug and the airplane, so I was kind of surprised. Usually there is a thing. All right, we're going to pan to the right here. They are bringing the buses in for the Seahawks. So this is the buses that are going to be taking the Seahawks when they land. Who's private jet? The one that we just kind of saw pass, that was a NetJet Citation Longitude. Yes, but right now we are getting set up for the Seahawks to come in. Just about, 45 minutes from now, I think. It is getting cold out here, though. Very, very chilly. Starboard engines were starting up. Yep, both engines appear to have been started out there. We'll zoom back in. Tug is being pulled away. We got another private jet that's turning into signature here. We can keep an eye on.
4039, we are engine started and we are ready to taxi North Cargo. Yeah, I'm 4039, have you speak a couple minutes here. Pull up 2, hold short over my 30 left at Juliet. We're pull up 2, hold short of 30 left at Juliet from a 4039 heavy. And gratitude to 745 796 with you off of 30 left at Golf. 796 ground, check straight ahead, you have Victor and Victor 4. And please double check with your ramp what entrance they want you to go in. Okay, Golf, Victor 4, we'll check with the ground, game day 2, gonna add company under my taxi clearance. Game day 2 and company taxi clearance approved. Taxi clearance approved, game day 2 and company. And that Omni can enter at either Kilo or Lima to North Cargo.
Okay, very good. We'll plan on Kilo then.
Roger that.
All right, they're getting the buses kind of set up behind the stairs here. Philly Special, hello. You're asking if I'm going to the game. Oh, I wish. I am not. No, I will be working here at the airport the game day. Oh, I totally forgot we're on face cam. I'm not used to a face cam, so I gotta remember when I have it on me and when I don't.
796, ramp personnel are waving us down to Victor 5. Perfect.
The Falcon is based in Seattle. Very cool to hear. Wonder what's in the bus. Right now, nothing. These buses are coming in because they're going to be waiting for the 747 that is due in just about... Let me see. Oops, I've clicked the wrong thing.
460 Kilo 1000 ground straight ahead, Victor 3.
Give me one moment. I'm going to pull the airplane up here on flight radar.
Omni 4039 heavy, no problem.
There we are. We are expecting the 747 in about 45 minutes, I would say. Flight radar says 40 minutes, but we are not going to. It's going to be a lot shorter than that. Or, excuse me, not a little bit longer than that. Flight radar is a little bit hit or miss when it comes to estimations of times, just because using ground speed to estimate it. So it's not entirely accurate the time we're seeing. So we're going to be here at least another 45 minutes, 45, 50 minutes. All right, I am actually debating. We might do the switch. We might have the big lens on, and then do the switch to the wider lens when it gets closer. It's going to be a tricky one to do it, but I'm tempted to do it just because of how, just because it would help out, or help you guys see the airplane a little more, make for a little bit of a better video. So we might do a little bit of fun trickery. Where am I from? I am based here in San Jose, and we have drums again.
720 ground, good evening, push approved, stand by for a slow time. Push approved, we'll stand by Delta.
Still pointing. On a 415 X Tango Golf of Whiskey going to signature. 415 X Tango does a ground taxi straight ahead via Victor and Victor 4. And just double check with the ramp what entrance they want you in today. Okay. 5 X Tango, Victor 4, 5 X
Tickets for the Super Bowl, $12. Oh, I wish. $50,000 is the highest level ticket. Oh my lord. 50 grand to go to the Super Bowl. I must really like the Patriots or the Seahawks to pay that. Just over 150 miles to go for the 747. All right. We're keeping an eye on it. Who do I want to win the Super Bowl? As much as I really can't root for anyone, as much as I can't root for anyone else in the NFC West, Seattle as a city is gorgeous. I've been to Providence as well, where the other airplane came out of for the Patriots, but I think I would kind of go Seattle. And heck, it's even a city I might live in one day too. I'd still be a diehard Niners fan, but Seattle is a very, very nice city. If you ever get the chance to go to Seattle, I highly recommend it. I say 80% of the fans will be Seahawks fans, just like Super Bowl 48. Yeah, that would be pretty crazy to see that many Seahawks fans there at once.
Cross 30 left 30 right at Juliet, and that's actually a Yankee from left on Yankee on me 4039 Avenue.
I'll be right back, everyone. All right, we're going to turn our attention back to the 767 real quick, because it's on the other side of the airport. Yeah, I think we're going to have to switch to the big lens for the arrival.
And on the 4039 Heavy, make a right turn at Kilo and follow the vehicle to the ramp. All right, turn on Kilo, follow that truck to the ramp. On the 4039 Heavy, X-Rail. Thanks, sir. And Supervisor Jessica, do you know when you expect to depart? From what I'm told, we're not departing. We're going to be moving to the other end of the ramp for long-term parking for the week. We'll leave on Monday next week. Okay, very good. All
right, everyone. We're going to do the switch again with the lenses. So I apologize. We're gonna have everything change around a little bit, but we are going to go to the tight lens because if you see how far away, this is at max zoom, and this is as close as I can get to the 747. But so once the 747 lands, we are going to do the switch really fast between lenses and the tripod plates. So it's going to look a little hectic, and I apologize. It's going to look hectic, but it will make for a better viewing experience for you guys. I promise you that. So if you will just bear with me in 1 minute here, we are going to do a quick change again. I'm just setting up another thing here as well. All right, let's see. There's the airplane way over there still. I'll keep that in frame for a minute. We can watch it until it parks, and then we will switch lenses. Do you think you will need to switch lenses? Well, this is max zoom. I think it's going to make the video a lot better if we can get a little bit more zoom and get the aircraft coming in to land. If we get it coming into land here, and we get a nice tight up view of it, and then we can switch it over nice and quick. I think it's going to make for a lot more better viewing experience. It's just going to be a little jarring when we have to do the lens switch and the plate switch, but other than that, I think it's going to make it absolutely worth it. You can see the plane, because this is max zoom as well. Imagine it's on the runway. I mean, the 747 is massive compared to the 767, but we can barely see that 767 right now. Is it already a file flight plan for the 747 on its way out? At least you know in advance. Let's see if there is a flight plan for that, actually. That is a good question.
The 91 ground wheels up time is 15.18 past the hour.
So if we go to flight radar here, we'll go to departures. I'm going to keep scrolling for a little bit. It does at 8 p.m. to Riverside. Not a far flight.
Pushback approved and standby for full-time information uniforms current.
What's your least favorite team in the NFL? Cowboys. Obviously, Cowboys. Giant 8386 on top of descent. We actually do have a flight plan for departure. Giant 8386 is departing at 8 p.m. to Riverside. That's in 3 hours. I don't think we're going to be here for that. I think they're going to kick us out before then, because that's a full turn for the airplane. It needs to get fuel and everything, compared to what they just did with the 767, where it's going to just be they just dropped everything off and then they moved it out, and then they can do all their shutdown and cleanup and everything like that. I'll stay here as long as they let me. I might have to give the tripod plate back as well. Seattle is close to landing gear. We'll pull it up here on the stream. Also, thanks everyone for subscribing. I see all the stream labs alerts coming in. Isaac and Dane, thank you guys so much for subscribing. I know it's probably not showing everyone, but I appreciate those that are. Where am I getting the ATC from? I have a scanner here that I'm using.
Standby spot 5342.
It's just a little scanner. Yeah, the Cowboys suck. Yeah. Oh, I was pulling up the airplane on flight radar. Give me 1 second. You get distracted sometimes when I'm doing things. Yeah, so here we are. Giant 8386 Heavy is descending at the moment. 2,000 feet per minute down. Number 9 tracked in the world right now as it makes its approach here into SJC. All right, everyone. We are going to do the switch before the airplane gets too far away or too close. So I apologize again. We're going to go to this wide, and we're going to get the wide, the close up, or the tight lens installed on the camera. Once again, I promise it'll be a better viewing experience. And it's going to, when it lands. Let me see. That was for that.
Departing signature ramp. There's another helicopter going westbound 500 right now. Delta 720 San Jose Tower, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff. Traffic over Levi, the helicopter out of below 700. 30 right, clear for takeoff. We look at Delta 720.
All right, I wonder. This is probably a lot of weight for it to hold, but I wonder if I could have the tripod plate just sit on here like this.
Traffic is now here 1 o'clock, about 2 miles stationary, 700. Oh, Roger, keep code, contact them off the tower, 119.55.
All right, well, it is possible. It's not very well balanced, I can tell you that. Well, here we are. We are on the tighter lens once again. Whoop, yep, see, that's what happens. It's very forward heavy now. So we might have to switch over to the plate. Kind of interesting how all this is SGC and not NUQ, yeah. Well, this is where they can do a lot of the media stuff a lot easier, I think. Nick, are you a pilot? I am. I've done some training to be a pilot, but I am not a pilot personally. I do not have any licenses or ratings or endorsements. Hopefully I didn't just turn around for the last song they did. I think I did. Well, that might have been it. It's okay. That was the last song of San Jose Tycho, I think, that they were going to do for this performance. We got the stair truck getting moved into position once again. Airplane is on descent here into San Jose. Scroll up a tiny bit in the comments. What happened in the comments? John Baldwin with a 199 super sticker. Thank you, John. That is my brother-in-law. Thank you so much. I missed it. I apologize. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Hell yeah. I appreciate it so much. Seattle is close to landing. I can bring it up here once again.
760 Chile, San Jose Tower.
They are 20 minutes from arrival. Descending through 18,000 feet. They're just above the bay here as they come into San Jose. We are having a connection issue again, it seems, so everyone stand by if you see it start to buffer again. There are other planes here. We should probably do some plane spotting. Alright, everyone, I do need to switch over the plates. This is not going to be very good in terms of weight and balance. How often do you see a 736, or does SGC see a 736 pretty often? Not often at all. I can't remember the last time we had a 600 show up here to SJC. For everyone, give me just a I'm going to have to adjust something here once again, just to make this a little bit better of a life for me in terms of balance on the tripod.
4031, roger, tide ready.
Yep. We're switching it over from
tripod
tripod head to do this again.
320 at 10.
It'll help this be a lot more balanced and a lot better for me to film.
At or below 700. My apologies, at or below 700, tripod.
There we go. Much better in terms of balance.
4031, traffic.
Braden Steed with a super chat. Thank you so much. $1.99 super chat. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are doing a lot of support for this stream. First stream back at an airport in a long time, and I appreciate all the support you guys do.
Tower number 5, we're actually all over Levi for now. Maybe reposition over the Bruin Yard. 5, that is approved. There is another helicopter.
All right.
Bruin Yard at 8.
747 just passed over the Golden Gate at 14,000 feet. So we're getting close here to the Seahawks being on the ground. I'm going to bump up the ISO a little bit here on the camera and get the brightness pumped up. But let me tell you, it is getting cold out here at the airport.
Juliet, left turn golf, ground point 7.
You can see we have some box trucks set up here for the it's not Patriots, Seahawks. I gotta start thinking Seahawks now. Weather looks nice. It is a very nice day here. A little hazy and very cold. It is getting quite cold here in the evening. Thank you. Someone just subscribed. Jenemy. I'm not pronouncing that. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at pronouncing names, as you guys will learn to know again. But yeah. This is one thing I have seen, is that the Patriots are here and they haven't really played many hard teams this year, which is kind of interesting. We'll see how that plays out in the game. The Seahawks obviously destroyed the Niners when they played them. They're doing water cannon salutes. No water cannon salutes for them when they come in. They just flew over the part of the city. Yeah, they are overhead the city here. Actually, right overhead SFO right now. Top listed price on SeatGeek is $120,000. How the heck does anyone ever afford that? Be in Reno for the big game? Reno would be a fun place. It just doesn't have enough, I think, hotel, and the stadium isn't big enough there for something like that. How far the Seahawks? You can actually see on the screen right now. Let me clear that. Well, they are just over top San Francisco, about 10 minutes, I get 12 minutes away from landing. But the airport is slowly getting ready for them. Okay, we're not leaving on tower anymore. That's probably why we haven't heard anything for a minute.
X-ray, right turn at Juliet, cross runway 30 right, contact ground.
Right turn Juliet, cross 30 right over to ground, Skywest 835 X-ray.
Just be advised, Seahawks are about 20 minutes out. Much appreciated, Chopper 5.
That's a lie. They are not 20 minutes out. They're more like 10. Braden Steed go with another $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Go Seahawks. All right, we're going to do the same thing. When the Seahawks land, you're going to do, everyone in in the chat, you're all going to do the same thing. You're going to cheer for the Seahawks. If they're your supported team, you're going to cheer for them as much as possible. We want to see the support in the chat for them, just like you guys did for the Patriots when they landed. Everyone's saying, nope, I'm out. You guys don't have to cheer for them if you don't have to. Nick, do I like the Eagles? Oh, God, no, I don't like the Eagles. They're one team I will also never root for. Another rival of the Niners. They're no longer on radar. Well, that's where they are. They are just to the east of the airport here. Actually, bringing over those are. They need I think a little bigger stairs for when they marshal in this airplane. The one stairs were not big. Were okay for a 7.6, but I don't think they're big enough for a 747.
Jet 9017, left turn at Juliet, ground point 7.
Left turn Juliet and ground point 7, 917.
3969, San Jose Tower, runway 30 right, cleared for takeoff.
30 right, clear for takeoff, 103969.
Got a Citation 10 coming off the runway here. One of the fastest private jets out there, but it's being outdone by both the Global 8000 and the Gulfstream 800. Those things are wicked fast airplanes. I think the Global 8000 actually, when they certified the airplane, they push it past its normal never exceed speed for the flutter test. It exceeded Mach 1, which is absolutely wild to think about. A private jet that normally goes subsonic passing Mach 1 to get its flutter test certification. Got to get the drum major stairs out. Yeah, really. They're tall enough for the entire band to see if they was actual drum major in a band. PKO made the worst call in Super Bowl history. If you're talking about that one that was a few where against the Patriots, where they right at the goal line, that one was insane when that happened. Absolutely ridiculous.
69, contact NorCal departure.
Departure go as 3969.
It looks like the sun's coming out. Look at this.
1 second.
Airplane is on downwind just to beam the airport right now. Give that about 7 minutes or so until they're on the ground. So we are getting close to showtime here, everyone. 747 at 7,000 feet.
Just slightly south of the field in the beyond station by the signature hangar.
Chopper 5, that's approved.
Much appreciated, guys. Chopper 5.
Exit 378, left turn at Juliet, ground point 7.
Left turn Juliet, ground point 7, flight 50.
Yeah, look at the airport, just got an entire wave of light. We might be in for a treat when the 747 is here. Nick, do the 49ers rule? Of course they rule. They're my hometown team. I can't not root for them. They're out on the airfield, cleaning up the taxiway for the 747 to get here. They definitely, the 767 definitely kicked up some dust, let's just say. Still number 2 on flight radar. Actually, yeah, we can go and do that. We can go look and we can bring up this right here. Number 2 tracked on flight radar worldwide. Over 2,000 people tracking this airplane right now. Favorite 49ers player? Christian McCaffrey. I mean, he's an easy one to root for, but he seems like he's unstoppable sometimes, that dude. Hold on, look at this. G700. That thing is a rocket. Oh my God, that thing went fast.
Auto 1080 contact, no good approaching. Auto 1080, good night.
Also, I have no idea. If someone just texted me, if that showed up on the phone when I was on that screen for flight radar, sorry. But I hope you didn't say anything stupid. Because I didn't look at it yet.
November 0 Kilo, runway 30 left, Bravo, clear for takeoff. Southwest 48, traffic Gulf Stream on the roll, runway 30 left for the land.
Runway 30 left, up to 40.
So yeah, someone texted me they expect F1 pit stop speeds for this lens swap. It's going to be something else because we not only have to do the lens swap, I also have to do the plate swap from the lens on the big camera to the lens, or on the lens, or from the plate on the lens to the plate being on the camera itself. So it's gonna be fast. We're gonna do it lightning fast, but it'll be doable, and it's gonna make for some great content. It'll just be on the main camera for a little bit when that happens, or my face camera when I do that.
November 0 Kilo, contact next program. Good day.
I'm hoping the 747 rolls past Juliet when it does this. If that's the case, it actually might cross the runway, go onto the right side of the airfield, and then come onto the ramp, cross the runways again. So if that happens, we might actually have a little bit of more breathing room. But yeah, we are getting close to them turning final. We're about 5 minutes away from them landing. 1,400 viewers. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. How many Lombardi trophies are on the tail of the Sea Chicken's plane? Not any, because, well, Seahawks didn't paint their, wanted to get an airplane painted in their own colors. So far, the only teams that have done that are the Patriots and the Arizona Cardinals. Only 2 teams out of 32? I believe 32 NFL teams. Yeah, Brad, that's a good point. We don't need any kind of liability for sharing details of where teams are staying because we know how little crazy NFL team or fans can get in terms of their loyalty to their team. The G700 was operated as FWR 1080. Using PIA, yeah. That's a pretty common way that planes have been flying to not show their tail number. Also, we're gonna try our best. This person here is getting a little close to my view, but we're all sharing a view. We'll be able to get the touchdown, no problem.
1291, contact North of the Forest. Hey, Southwest 1291.
Two teams out of 32. Lord knows how many billionaires can't afford it. Or Lord knows those billionaires can't afford it. Yeah.
Southwest 48, cross 30 at Kilo, contact ground.
30 right at Kilo, contact ground, Southwest 48.
Hope there's funny ads on Super Bowls. Yeah, there's been some really good ads before for the Super Bowl. I really hope we get some other good funny ones this year again. I always love that. The Air Force Proud 95. The Jaguars just purchased a Tupolev 154 for their charters. Can we have that, like, for all the teams? A Tupolev 154 would be an amazing charter airplane. That'd be so cool. Better yet, have it be all the NFL teams will help refund the building of the Antonov 225, and they can all just travel at once together. It's a big enough airplane.
Giant 8386, County Taiwan Depart. It's going to be a citation here in about a minute. Runway 30 left, settle in.
5 mile final. Yes. There we go. We can see the Atlas Air 747 has turned final. They are the next to land, everyone. The light is going away, unfortunately, so we are going to be in darkness for the arrival of the 747. But they are next to land, passing 3,600 feet. And I believe they called in about weak again. For some reason, we can't hear them on final. Radio is just not picking them up far enough away. Over 2,400 people. Is that true? We're #1 worldwide. 2,500 people watching this plane on Flight Radar 24.
Giant 8386 Heavy. If you miss Juliet, expect a right-hand turn. I'll get you looping back around.
Yeah. So they're going to try for Juliet.
SJ17 9 mile final,
So
Heavy 74 at 3,300.
Hopefully they miss it, because that'll make...
Heavy traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles, helicopter at 800, the Heavy in sight.
Go, Pats.
Oh, man. Someone on the radio is ballsy. What the heck was that?
Exit at 334, runway 30 left to Bravo, clear for takeoff.
All right, everyone, once again, the Seahawks are on final if they are your team. Once you see them touch down and roll out, show your support for them in the chat.
November 8 Papa Romeo, keep the 101 off your right-hand side, maintain at below 2,000, and contact Moffett 119.
There they are. They're passing through 1,900 feet, 2,000 feet right now on final for SJC. Can you boo if they're not? I mean, respectfully, you can boo. Don't, once again, don't hate on anyone. Don't, you know, say slurs or anything like that, please. We don't want anything like that. People like that will be banned.
November 6, clear to runway 30 right at Bravo. You can clear for takeoff and turn right heading 060.
see the airplane. I don't know when we're going to be able to see it. Oh, man. We're not going to see it at first, guys. We're going to have to wait until I get past the tower here, it looks like.
Helicopter 112 Mike Tango, San Luis Tower. Altimeter 3014 cross, San Jose midfield at 2000. You want to talk to NorCal on the other side? Mike Tango, roger, IDEF, please. November 60 Juliet, radar contact, altitude.
I'm through 1160 Juliet.
Medevac 2 Mike Tango, radar contact 2 miles southeast of Moffett. Station to 2850 Golf, San Luis Tower, call to Mike Trolling, say heavy 74 just arrived, good land 30 left. Good land 30 left, November 60 Juliet, contact America departure.
Over to departure, good day, Juliet.
Time 8386, turn right when able and you stay with me, turn right when able.
When able, stay with you, turn 8386.
For 5 back on station. Tab 5. Time 8386, back, tag behind the 30 right to Juliet and hold short of 30 left at Juliet.
Back taxi 30 right till Juliet and then hold short 30 left on Juliet, turn 8386.
All right, airplane is on the ground, everyone. Look at that. That was pretty awesome to watch. Once again, everyone, remember last time we had the arrival, the connection unfortunately dropped. We're going to hopefully it stays again. I see it's having a little funniness sometimes, so I apologize if it goes out again. Once again, I'll be having the video up as always. I'll have the video up of the arrival, 4K, full high quality, either tonight or tomorrow.
Medevac 2 Mike Tango, fly heading 090, maintain VFR at or below 4,500. 090, maintain VFR at or below 4,500, 112 Mike Tango. Medevac 2 Mike Tango, contact NorCal 121.3, good day.
All right, everyone, we're doing the swap. We're doing the swap.
Vision jet 5, Sierra Golf, turn left at Golf, contact ground, good. Left at Golf. Left at Golf, good. Giant 8386, heavy traffic rolling out, is going to turn prior to your intersection, cross 30 left at Juliet, contact ground, have a go.
Okay, cross 30 left at Juliet, contact ground, Giant 8386.
Hold on, everyone. All right, we did it. We did it. We did the lens swap in time. All right. It is pretty far away still, but I'm gonna switch over to the ground.
Hey, VJ 86, contact ground, straight ahead, follow the vehicle. It'll be Juliet, Victor, and Victor 5. Follow the Juliet, Victor, Victor 5. The ground 15 uniformly taxi from signature. 5216 sends the ground away 30 left at Bravo. Follow the citation. Okay, we'll follow the citation for 30 left at Bravo, WP260. And conductor, do you have uniform as well? Yes, uniform conductor. Can you taxi the Victor Golf Whiskey? Victor Golf Whiskey, 30 left.
These pilots, I can tell how timid they are. They're not happy about these small taxiways. Yes, everyone, apologize. There is some lag again. I hope everyone hears this, but yeah, there is some lag happening. But it seems like we are stabilizing. That stair is way too low.
Up 338 is turning off Juliet, taxi to Atlantic. 338 ground, taxi straight ahead to Victor 3. Victor 3, what's that 338?
What are they doing here? You do not put stairs up to door 4. What are you guys doing? Okay, I know I'm not here working the ramp, but what the heck? I'm curious what they're planning to do here. But that's a really odd place to hook up the stairs.
And for Woodside 338, the outbound to Hayward is available via CPL station.
Hey, Roger. And just heads up with that today, we'll accept that PDC when we do a restart because we got to grab fuel.
Yeah, no problem at all. Just to let you know.
Yep.
Have you ever had one of these monsters at this airport before? Yes, many times they've been here. That was really close. Oh my god. All right. This is so cool to watch. This is ridiculously cool to watch, guys. Alright, let's get these doors open, guys.
Zero.
Thank you everyone that's tuned in so far. We're at 2,200 viewers. That's the most live people I've ever had on this stream at once. All right, here come players. I will say, I do think they should, when these teams travel, like especially for Super Bowl, why is gray the color that they choose to travel in? Like, you guys are the Seahawks. Where's the blue and the green? You guys are having the time of your life in the chat, I'm seeing.
Yellowstone 5, we're at signature. We have uniform ready to taxi.
Yellowstone 5, ground, runway 30 left, Step Bravo, taxi via Victor, Golf, Whiskey.
30 left at Bravo and Victor Golf Whiskey, Yellowstone 5.
Okay, it's not me the only one that says this. These look like pajamas. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these. I think they should wear something that has more color to them, I'll be honest. They look like they had a PJ party. Oh, a little bit, yeah. I bought the same jumper at... I brought the same jumper at Ross dress last week. That's amazing. This is the biggest airplane that they have ever put onto this ramp here. Brad says, Braden Steve, there's the Super Bowl winners, they say, for $1.99 that super chat. Thanks so much. We will see. We will see in 1 week from today who the Super Bowl champion is. I'm really hoping it's a good and close game, because that would make it so entertaining.
Being at Delta to get way to them.
Walmart cleared. So how many players are there? I have no idea. This is probably also some family and friends that have come on with this flight or this group. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure though.
Contact Atlantic via Victor 3.
That was the last, I think.
Victor 3. That's it. 216.
Number 104 Tango background, taxi Whiskey Charlie Spark. Allegiant 4764 for taxi came in a little bit broken.
Yeah, sorry about that. How am I now?
Better now. Let's see. Taxi 2 runway 30 left. Bravo. Via Delta Whiskey. You need to follow behind that so you know I'm off your front left.
Alright. Row left at Bravo. 5, tell me what you call me after the down road. 1474. Hey guys, I wanted to put it on Atlas.
On ground.
That wonderful boat coming off the Atlas.
Oh yeah. Let's see, those are I think it's the Seahawks.
Ground up one.
Sam Darnold's still hiding in the plane as a quarterback draw.
Aircraft going on Victor for a signature. They actually need to come over to Victor 5.
How's it going, signature?
Yeah, they all look the same, so it's really hard. They're all wearing the exact same thing, so it's hard to tell people apart, that's for sure. Is that what that sound was? AP overheat? Patch did come in earlier. They came in around 3:45, I think. 3:45. So if you go back into the stream and you go to about 3:45 or 15:45, you will see the Patriots jet land on the stream. It was a little broken back then. We had some connection issues. But for the most part, we were able to get this landing streamed. And we're going to have a 4K video up of the landing for both of these planes, either tonight or tomorrow. Now, I would like you guys to vote real quick. Would you guys like to see the two landings be uploaded in separate videos, one for each team, or in the same video? I'm kind of leaning towards two different videos, I'll be honest. I think two different videos would be the best way to showcase off these planes the best. I can't even fit this thing in the frame. This thing is massive. We'll see. Actually, I'm going to do two separate videos, because I want to see which one will get more views. The one who gets more views is clearly the more loyal fan base. Yes, everyone's saying separate. All right, that'll be it. Separate videos.
Victor Charlie Yankee, ground roger up, sorry, you said you're Atlantic or signature? Alpha Victor Charlie Yankee, roger, running 30 left to Bravo, taxi via Charlie Whiskey.
Push off the gate 20, and we got beautiful. 1755 ground, push it back 3. Alright, we'll do it. 1755.
now everyone, I just want to give you guys a heads up. I am using a borrowed piece of equipment from someone here that was in the media group. I have no idea when they're going to ask for it back. I'm going to keep it going as long as I can. Basically, it's the piece that holds the camera to the tripod is the piece I'm borrowing. Hey, Carly, this is my friend. You get some airtime, Carly. The Boeing 747, I miss her. You get some airtime, Carly, for that one. You are obsessed with the 747. You get some airtime.
30-14, times it going.
What kind of plane is this? This is an Atlas Air Boeing 747-400.
15 minutes after the hour.
November 322 Sierra Golf. This is the one I actually had the pleasure of getting the pushback. I got to push back this airplane when it was carrying the Denver Broncos.
Have a nice day, safe flight.
Super fun to be able to push back a 747. And a really, once in a lifetime experience for sure. And Allegiant's going off. You'll see it. There goes Allegiant. Thank you guys all for tuning in. You guys are doing an amazing support. If you're here and you enjoyed watching the Seahawks and the Patriots come in, hit that like button. I can't express enough how much it helps the YouTube algorithm getting likes and comments and chatting as you guys are. You guys are doing an amazing job chatting, and it really helps show the algorithm that you guys are enjoying the stream. I appreciate every single bit of it. Looks like the buses are on their way out. All right, everyone. Here go the buses.
Taxi via Charlie Whiskey. One right, 3 change group. 3 change group, stop. Good. Hey, ground Southwest 755 is ready to taxi. 755, right, these are right, take B, call, thank you. Call, Yankee, going to... Please your right, Southwest 1755. Hey, Southwest 790, we're going to 25. 790 ground, taxi to 825, Yankee, Golf. Golf, Yankee 25, Southwest 790.
All right, everyone. That's a wrap. That is the Super Bowl teams here in the Bay Area for Super Bowl 60. What an incredible day this has been. Dennis Johnston with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. That's their first ever super chat, guys. Thank you so much.
3014, would you rather?
I really appreciate it.
Want us to fire it up? Go somewhere else.
All right, so that has been an amazing stream. I'm going to stick around as long as I can. We're going to watch them unload the 747 for as long as possible before they either kick us out or I have to give a piece of equipment back.
I could have you just down a little bit.
But this has been amazing to see. But not only the Patriot 767, a beautiful 767, and then this, the queen of the skies, the 747 showed up. This is absolutely incredible. Amazing to see it up close. The biggest airplane they've ever put on this ramp before. And you guys have stuck through it, even through some even through some bad connection issues. You stuck around, and I appreciate it. We got Lickety Split 4248 with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Love the username. Wow. A lot of people have cleared out fast here, that's for sure. Let's get as wide of a shot as we can. This is as wide as my lens will go, and I can't even get the nose and the tail in the same shot. Basically, that's how big this airplane is. I am here for the free samples. That's an amazing username, by the way. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I love that. That's a great username. I have no idea what's going on in football, but whatever team chartered a 747, hope you win the Super Bowl. These are the Seattle Seahawks. This is the Seattle Seahawks that brought it up. Am I going to be at SFO next Saturday? I don't know, and I kind of don't think so. It's going to be a busy week for me. I do work here at SJC Airport, actually. And I work on the private side, so we are a little busier this week, as, you know, would be expected for a Super Bowl with private jets. But yeah, I doubt I'll be out spotting again this week. I'm just going to take a relaxing day because I'm definitely working Friday. And my off days are usually Friday, Saturday.
14 Roger, taxi for Zulu short
but yeah.
Bravo. I'll be able
Hold on
to
one
save
second,
a
guys.
couple minutes off your time. You can cycle us up to 10 minutes after
Pretty
the hour
cool.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, Zulu hold short of Bravo, and we'll expect that Skywest 314.
The turn was like, yeah, that was escorted. Yeah. But it made it, so shit. Oh, no idea. But it looks like this plane is leaving.
No, ground coming to 693, call
26913, ground touch UV, a whiskey, Charlie departure.
Whiskey, Charlie.
They're going to tow down the South Cargo later, and then they're going to stay there until Super Bowl departure. Yeah, go get some pictures. It'll be nice and empty around it too, so you can get good pictures. If the Broncos would have made it, we would have had this back to back. That would be kind of cool. That would be really cool. Yeah, but I've never seen that before. Yeah. Really? Even the charter one? No, they've never bought them. Oh. Like the cell number? Oh, yeah. No, we got one time. Yeah, oh, got it. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll get some good pictures that whole week. Yeah. All right, I'll see you.
Sorry about that, everyone. Had just one of the operations friends here was talking to. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to mispronounce his name, but ALS Slim 9239. That's the best way I can pronounce this. Thank you so much for a $50 super chat. I appreciate it. Stay as long as possible. Worth it. Thanks. I'm gonna try to, but yeah, W Dono for sure. Thank you so much for that. That is massively appreciated. I'm gonna stay as long as I can. It just depends on when A, they kick us out. B, when I mean, I can theoretically just set the camera down on top of the on the tripod. It shouldn't go anywhere. Crossing those fingers. Yeah. You need it back now? Okay, yeah. I can take it off. Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's the kind of thing. I just had to give back the piece that I was borrowing. But again, it was a massive shout out to the person that let me borrow it, because that was incredible to do for them. But yeah, actually, the camera's at least a little stable on top of it without the what you call it, the plate. But I gotta just make sure I keep an eye on the camera. Is literally just sitting on top of on the tripod, 6 feet off the ground. Air Force Proud 95 with the $7.47 super chat. Please do an overnight challenge video in that hangar behind you. Aha. So let's zoom out. This is the hangar. This is the NetJets hangar here at Signature, Big Hangar 7. This was built to hold a 767. A 767 has never been in this hangar at all. But so they use it. NetJets uses it for maintenance here. It's Hangar 7 here at Signature. But here's the. Yeah, that's the thing. The camera does not like to sit on here. I have an airport badge, so technically I'm allowed to be on this airport after they kick us out. I'm gonna see if they let me. I really don't think they will let me, even if I have a badge. But I don't know. And Renetti, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Great footage from SHG Super Bowl teams and heavy arrivals. Yeah, it was an amazing day to watch all these teams come in. I need to bump the ISO up on the camera more. Thank you to everyone who is subscribing today. I really appreciate it. You guys are supporting the channel so much today. I appreciate it. This has been incredible to see all you guys here supporting the stream and watching. We had over 2,000 people watching at once. That is a record for this channel, for the amount of people watching at once. I appreciate it so much, every single one of you. I'm hitting clear. There we go. Ooh. So once again, we're basically here. Whoever's left in the chat still, we've seen both teams arrive. Who had the better arrival out of the two? If you guys were here for both of them, who had the better arrival out of these two teams? Because I'm curious which one you guys thought. Give me a 747 tour win. Oh, I wish. I wish they would. I could go inside the airplane. It's funny as I have my airport badge with me, so I don't know if they would let me or anything, but we shall see. You think the Patriots, there are a lot of Patriots fans in the chat. Pats, Seahawks, Atlas, Seattle, Patriots because they floated and we got to see the touchdown. Yeah, that was nice. We got to see a touchdown. It was nice that the 747 did roll a little long. We had the opportunity to switch the lens without it having to be really too fast. I triple dog dare you to ask. Here's the thing. If you could see the setup that I have here, there's no way I can take the camera inside. With this setup, I am not mobile in the slightest.
On Juliet for Atlanta. Like 282, grab 50, Victor 3.
Definitely the Patriots' way better plane.
Victor 3, jet links 20.
That's an interesting one. Because 747 is my absolute favorite. I will always love the 747.
San Jose ground, Southwest 3550, gate 21, requesting push.
Oh, 3550 ground, push back.
Clear to push, Southwest 3550.
You saw the exact same 747 SFO a few years ago. Funny enough, I actually got to push back this 747 in about 2.5 years ago with the Denver Broncos on board. That was super fun to do. Oh my, I can't even describe how much fun that was to be able to push back a 747. Once in a lifetime opportunity to do that. 777X is your favorite? when the Patriots arrive, they arrive around 3:45 p.m. So if you go back into the stream, 15:45 p.m., you'll be able to see the arrival of the Patriots. We got the fuel truck coming in here. It's like Signature has one of their big 10,000 gallon trucks gonna come over here to fuel the airplane. This will be fun. Oh, we're getting low batteries on the scanner. Good timing. Good night. Thank you those for tuning in. Alex, appreciate you tuning in. Paige, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the compliments for the stream. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, that's fine.
You agree, but the Patriots plane looks better because it's all done for them and their colors, and they had 6 trophies on the rudder, soon to be 7. Ooh, I think I know what team you're going to be rooting for. I will admit, the paint job on that one was better. 767, but the 747 will always have my heart. The 747 is taking off around 8:30 for Riverside. Yes, that is the flight plan. We're gonna see if they let me stay. I don't know if they will. That's the thing. I don't know if they will.
At Juliet, going to Signature.
B226, you're out taxi via Victor, Victor 5.
Victor, Victor 5, W226.
10 has a ground southwest 3550 with Victor, ready to taxi. Well, 3550, runway 30 right, via Golf, thank you. 30 right via Golf, for southwest 3550.
Ground Alaska 5, 23 ready to taxi.
523, runway 30 right, take via Echo Yankee.
20 right, Echo Yankee, Alaska 5.
North 3014, continue Bravo Yankee 30 right.
Bravo, Yankee. Skywest, 3014. 30 right, Skywest 3014.
Thank you guys, everyone, for subscribing. I see a lot of them coming in. James Carter, thank you so much. Lee Ware, thank you so much. Craig Elfidia, I think that's how you pronounce that. Thank you guys all for subscribing.
Ground Fair, now flight 607, clearing 30 left, at Whiskey going to...
Do you need to get certified to fuel a plane? Yes, you do. You need to go through a lot of training to fuel an airplane before you can even do that. You go through all the stuff about like how to sump the trucks, how to hook up, how to fuel, pressures to look out for, a lot of different stuff like that. Thank you guys all for subscribing. at $6.58 per gallon for Jet A fuel. This is a $65,800 refuel. It is a $10,000 or 10,000 gallon tanker, but I don't think this was going to take all 10,000 gallons. Usually, I would guess it's going to probably take around 5,000 or something. Still going to take a lot of fuel, but I don't think it's going to take the whole tank, this airplane, to get down to Riverside. 5,000 gallons is still 5,000 gallons, still roughly about 30,000 pounds. I don't know exactly what they came in with. I don't know how much they need to get down to Riverside, but I imagine it might not take as much. Are you going to live stream at SFO at some point? See, I knew this would come up, and I came out here for this special event. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming more regularly again. It is a lot to do these streams. They do take a lot out of me, and I will be honest, last time when I was here, it took a lot out of me to the point where I wasn't enjoying them much anymore. I'll be honest. So I kind of stopped doing them, but maybe for special events, I'm more than happy to come out and do streams. Again, it all depends on what it is and when it is. I already got some more subscribers. Bill, thank you so much for subscribing. Danielle, Phil, Tim, and Hula Girl 3, I think that's Vanessa. Thank you so much for subscribing, everyone. Do they fuel per flight or always take off with full tanks? Fuel per flight. They almost never fly with more than what they need for the flight and some extra. So they're never going to be fully loaded unless they're going max range. Probably somewhere around 8,000 pounds. Oh, they need a lot more than 8,000 pounds to get down to Riverside. For 747, for reference, I know that a 737 to get from SJC to LAX takes about 16,000 pounds, 16,000 pounds. So you could imagine it's going to be more. I can imagine it's going to be probably close to 40 or 50,000 pounds for this airplane to just have the reserves to do it and everything. But man, this was cool to see.
Can I?
Hi, ground up one.
What's up?
Hey, just a heads up, the 76 or North Cargo 3, they're gonna be repositioning down to South Cargo 3, just maybe get the call from that.
Get it. On the ground, Southwest 239 is going to gate 24. 239 ground, taxi to gate 24, Yankee Golf. 24, Yankee Golf, Southwest 239. The ground Southwest 3568, joining Yankee, gate 26. So 3568 ground, taxi to gate 26, Yankee Golf. Yankee Golf 26, 3568.
All right, everyone. Sorry about that. I stepped away for a minute to talk with one of the operations guys. But we are probably going to be kicked out of here soon. I was told kind of when the main media is leaving is when I'm going to be kicked out. And they're still doing some reporting, but I don't know how long they will be here. And they said they need to get this hangar back soon. So, as much as it pains me, we are going to start closing up the stream because it's over like 2 hours before takeoff. And I would like to try and get these videos up tonight if possible. So, I'm going to start packing up. I got a lot to pack up. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm going to start playing the music that I usually play at the end of the streams because I still have this on the soundboard. You guys have been amazing. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in today. This has been an amazing stream. Thank you all. Why didn't you go to the top of the parking garage on the other side of the airport? I could. Here's the other thing. I have to be back at the airport at 6 a.m. tomorrow to work. So, I would like to get home and start working on this stuff. I've seen 747s depart a lot of times from here. So, but yeah. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope to be live again at some point in the future from another airport again. Thank you guys all for tuning in so much. As a Seahawks fan and as a aviation nerd, this is awesome. Going to see. Thank you so much for doing this. Go Hawks! Yeah, I honestly am going to be rooting for the Hawks, even though I'm a Niners fan. The Seahawks, I think I was going to take it over the Patriots. Again, thank you guys. Yeah, I work at the airport too. I'm on the private side. Can't say which. I'm not going to say which company, but I'm on the private side. Thank you guys, everyone, for tuning in. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Oh, yeah, you were the one fishing. Yes, I do remember seeing you fishing as I was kind of walking away. All right, everyone. Thank you guys again for tuning in. We're here. We have a massive side of the 747. I'm going to take it all in as much as I can as I pack up. Thank you all once again. And I will catch everyone in the next stream. Bye-bye.